everybody. Welcome to Devos with Amber. Ecclesiastes 3 verses 1 through 8 says, "For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to tear and a time to sow. A time to keep silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace." Sometimes it's easy to feel restless about the future or about what's going on in the present, even about things that have happened in the past. Sometimes I don't even really know what I'm supposed to be doing, if that makes sense. And I know that it can be hard to figure out what you're supposed to be doing in a moment, and that makes it hard to figure out what you're supposed to be doing in the future. So there's a lot of choices that go into life and decision making, and sometimes it can feel frustrating if it doesn't seem like God is there, or you don't really have a call on your life, and it can be really confusing. But there is peace to be found in knowing that this too, times of confusion, ironically, and times of learning and seeking and listening are there too, and important, and that there's a place for it. So if you're feeling any of these things and you're not really sure what to do, just take comfort in the fact that God has a plan for you, and we don't have to be worried about it, because God's plan is good and He has everything in our hands. So just take time and rest in His presence and spend time with Him, knowing that He's there and it's planned and it's for our good and His glory. So I hope this was an encouragement to you, and that you have a really good day.